How to delete a seam in Disruptive. If you got a butt seam that's next to each other and you want to make it one piece, this video is going to show you how to do that. We had a video posted one way, but then Mr. Tony Kiger came out with a better, faster, smarter way, so we're going to show you that right here. Let's get started. So let's say you've got a mirror, and instead of having a seam at the top, you want to get rid of that and do the birthing method to wrap it down on that. Or if you want to remove the mirror and you just don't want a seam there, here's an option for you to delete this seam. So go up top to the seam, select your cut and closed pattern. You can also do the cut and unclosed pattern. Doesn't make much of a difference here. Either one of those are going to work. Drag your line across to cut the pattern. Double click to go into node edit mode. Highlight those nodes and just get rid of them all together, right? Next, we've got two open patterns. If you see, that seam has two open spots. So we're going to highlight our end and beginning node, hit generate a polygon. Do the same thing on this top one, generate a polygon, and now we've got two closed patterns and the mirror hasn't moved. In another video I did, you had to move the mirror and place it back, and this keeps all that from happening, right? And let's say if you're doing gloss, you can leave it like this, you're just fine. If you want to do matte and actually cover that up, Tony made a great point to bring up in his video. Let's also make that a little bit smaller. So let's highlight all these nodes, go to edge expansion, switch to inward, and let's say we're going to go in about 1/4 of an inch smaller. So now that cut there would be a little bit smaller. Let's also say you want to do this on this door handle back here too. A couple different steps here. So we want to cut this one twice. And cut and close polygon is going to be a little bit easier way to do it. So let's click and drag, and we just cut right across here. We can go here again, cut right across here. Boom. And then we can ungroup all this so we can get rid of this little guy right here in the middle. Sometimes you got to click off to click back in, right? And then we can regroup all this. Regroup now. You can regroup now, later, doesn't matter. But we still want to, if we're doing satin or matte, we still want to cover this up, right? So let's double click to go to node edit mode. Click and drag. And then again, we're just going to go inward again. Inward. About 1/4 inch, not 25 inches for sure. Same thing, edge expansion, 0.25 inches. Ooh, make sure we go inward here. All right, and now we've got a pattern that is designed more for a matte conversion with no seams to kind of hide in behind everything. So there you go.